Wednesday marked the first anniversary of the landmark agreement between Seoul and Tokyo on Japan's wartime sexual enslavement of Korean women. The deal was meant to draw a line under the issue that had been a source of conflict for several decades, but it doesn't seem to have the desired effect so far. Kwon Jang-ho has this report.
Every Wednesday for almost 25 years, surviving victims of Japan's wartime sexual slavery and members of the public have gathered in front of the Japanese embassy in Seoul. But this week, the gathering has a special significance.
Today marks exactly 1 year since the Korean and Japanese governments came to an agreement to settle the so-called comfort women issue. It was hailed as a landmark moment, with both parties agreeing that it was finally and irreversibly resolved. But as you can see here, there are still many who disagree.
The landmark agreement was reached on December 28, 2015. It pledged that Tokyo would provide $8.3 million to a fund supporting surviving Korean victims, while Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe reportedly called Korean President Park Geun-hye and offered an apology. Over the last year, Korea's foreign ministry confirmed that 34 victims had agreed to accept a payment of about $83,000, but 12 have rejected the deal completely. Kim Bok-dong was one of an estimated 200,000 women, mostly Korean, to have been taken away by the Japanese military during the Second World War and forced to work in military brothels. She says what she wants is not money, but a direct apology from the Japanese government to the victims and for legal responsibility to be taken.
Whether it's $10 million or $100 million, I won't take it. I want the Japanese government to take responsibility for what they did, to admit that it was wrong, and to restore our honor. Only then should they look to give legal compensation.
Increasing public outcry has led to criticism from the political sphere as well. A recent survey among presidential hopefuls for next year's elections showed that more than half of respondents would renegotiate the deal, while others say they would scrap it altogether. But experts warn that it might be difficult to get a better deal than the current one, and moreover, that there have been benefits.
Understandably, there has been criticism on the contents of the agreement, but in economic and diplomatic terms, overall we can say there has been a positive effect.
Calls for the agreement to be changed may be increasing, but the average age of the victims now stands in the 90s, with only 39 surviving victims alive today. Time is running out for a resolution that'll bring peace to all the victims. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.